Hey there, welcome to the Chronicle Pregame Show. I'm Brian Hoerger alongside Brian Pollack, and it's finally postseason play. Brian, Duke opens up the ACC tournament second round action against NC State Wednesday at 2 p.m. at the Bryant Center in Washington, D.C. The big phone booth. It's going to be rocking for the Blue Devils and the Wolfpack for the third time this season. Duke won both the regular season matchups, but neither of them were really blowouts. NC State led at the half in Raleigh for Duke shots better than 70% in the second half to win 88-78, and then the Blue Devils turned around and still held off Barber and the Wolfpack here in Cameron Indoor Stadium, 88-80 the final just a couple weeks later. Brian, Duke has been playing its best at basketball this season down the stretch. They're a little tired with all the injuries and the fact that Emil Jefferson is now out for the year. So they've had a couple days off now since the North Carolina game to kind of regroup for the postseason. What do you expect from Duke coming out on Wednesday?
Well, as you mentioned, it's been 3 days since their last loss to North Carolina, so hopefully all the Blue Devil legs should be fresh. And I think that needs to manifest itself in offense for the Blue Devils besides Grayson Allen. He's really been carrying a lot of the load offensively for the Blue Devils. Freshmen Brandon Ingram and Luke Kennard really haven't played as well down the stretch, although Kennard had 20 against the Tar Heels on Saturday. And so there's extra contribution from guys like him. Matt Jones started to hit some more threes late in the season. If they can get more offense around Allen, that's really going to go a long way. He's been shouldering an incredible load, and if they want to make a deep run in this tournament or the NCAA tournament, they're going to have to rely on more than just him. Kennard scored 26 in the second win against the Wolfpack, so that complementing Allen's 28 really made a big difference in helping them pull away. I just think they're going to need to spread the ball around a little more.
Definitely. I think a lot of that burden falls on Brandon Ingram as well. Got an early foul trouble with North Carolina on Saturday. Ended up without a point in the first half, just one shot from the field. Ended up with 10 points, 8 rebounds, which was 3 of 12 from the field. So, the freshman is not the biggest guy in the world. He's 6'9", but pretty lanky. So they need to get him going early, I think. Make sure, if you see a couple shots go in, maybe that makes your legs a little stronger, a little fresher for the rest of the game. So I think getting Ingram on track is important. But when you look at NC State, Brian, really it starts and maybe ends with Barber, the point guard, the ACC's leading scorer. Had another big game against Wake Forest this afternoon. Wolfpack beat the Demon Deacons 75-72 to advance to the second round after playing the tournament opener on Tuesday. So Barber, Derek Thornton did a pretty good job on him the second time around, but when he gets going, he's pretty tough to stop.
Absolutely. He's top scorer in the ACC, really one of the most electric ball handlers, I think, in the country. Thornton did a very good job on him for the first game, but Barber is so quick and so explosive. It's really almost an impossible task for one guy to stick on him for 40 minutes. Today, against the Demon Deacons, Barber again did pretty well. But the thing with Barber is he doesn't shoot the ball tremendously well, although he likes to. He's really explosive off the dribble, and he kind of excels when he gets inside that paint area and can dish out to his teammates. That's kind of the thing with most of this Wolfpack team is they have a lot of guys that can scare you, but don't actually shoot the ball tremendously well. They can get hot, but a lot of times they're prone to jumpers, a lot of three-pointers that don't quite fall. So the key for the Blue Devils, I think, is going to be stopping that Barber penetration and hoping he doesn't kick out to their shooters.
Yeah, definitely. And the guy who kicked out to a lot on Tuesday was Maverick Rowan. Mm-hmm. He had about 6 3-pointers to help the Wolfpack hold off the Demon Deacons. When you go inside for NC State, they got BJ Anya, who's got plenty of weight. You're going to push Marshall Plumlee down low. Abdul Malik Abu, another big guy, sophomore, is really taking on a bigger scoring load and rebounding load this season as well. So those are kind of the guys inside for the Wolfpack to be careful of, especially Duke being as perimeter oriented as they are without Emil Jefferson right now. And then Caleb and Cody Martin, the Martin twins, can also get hot, like you mentioned, from the perimeter, Brian. But they're not, knockdown shooters. If you leave them open, they will make you pay. So with that said, Duke and NC State, second round action in the ACC tournament starting Wednesday at 2 p.m. The winner of that game moves on to the quarterfinals against number 4 seed Notre Dame. The Fighting Irish beat the Blue Devils 95-91 in Cameron Indoor Stadium earlier this season. So you can follow all our pregame, in-game, and post-game coverage at DukeChronicle.com and our Blue Zone blog, and at Duke Basketball on Twitter. Duke and NC State, the postseason play is finally here. For Brian Pollack, I'm Ryan Hoerger. We'll see you guys later.